and today I'm gonna tell you the story of Sony battle for the video game supremacy. And it all started in October 2006 when Sony launched the PlayStation 3, PS3, that built its fortress in the heart of Silicon Valley, surrounded by technological brilliance. And thanks to that, it was a total success since it was loaded with advanced technology, included a Blu-ray disc, a high definition graphics, and impressive processing power. But nevertheless, the launch price of 599 of 60 gigabytes version was a hot topic of debate. Despite this, Sony was confident that its superior hardware and its strong story and industry will give them an advantage. But on the other hand, Nintendo adopted completely different strategy with this Wii console that with a unique approach choose a Kyoto, a city of full tradition but open innovation to compete in terms of raw power. And Nintendo focused on gameplay innovation. Then the Wii featured a revolutionary remote controller, which allows players to interact with games through physically movements. And this idea appealed to much wider audience, including people who have never played video games before. So one of the hand, the Wii was a more affordable and accessible for everyone. But the real problem for Sony and Wii was Microsoft. Since this company has launched the Xbox 360 a year earlier in 2005, that had been established strongly in Seattle, and thanks to that, it already had an advantage in market. Then the Xbox 360 had gained a loyal fan base and was focused in online gaming through Xbox Live, and also Microsoft was also strategy in launch their console before the PS3 and Wii. Although the problem with the console was that it was not as powerful as the PS3, PlayStation 3, in terms of hardware, but it had a solid library of exclusive games and was available at more competitive prices. The lead up to launch was whirlwind of announcements, events, and hype, with each company trying to gain the attention of the gamers and the media with press events and demos of their consoles, and obviously fans were eager to find out which one it would be the winning console of this console battle.
In a world where the business environment was characterized by complex factors, the great gaming titans, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo embarked on a quest for dominance. Free trade agreements unleashed opportunities. The year was 2006, and free trade agreements were in full effect, allowing these gaming giants to expand their influence worldwide. They capitalized on the opportunities these agreements presented to reach gamers in every corner of the globe. Clusters of innovation. In a land where innovation was paramount, each company established their gaming development clusters. PlayStation's built their fortress in the heart of Silicon Valley, surrounded by tech brilliance. Xbox established its stronghold in Seattle, where a thriving game development community formed. Nintendo, with its unique approach, chose Kyoto, a city steeped in a tradition but open to innovation. These clusters became epicenters of creativity where the primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors collaborated to create gaming magic. A multifaceted business landscape. The primary sector witnessed the extraction of a raw talent as aspiring game developers, artists, and musicians joined the gaming companies. The secondary sector was where these raw ideas were forged into digital marvels, with programmers and designers working tirelessly to craft immersive worlds. In the tertiary sector, marketing experts customer support, and online infrastructure builders ensured gamers seamless experiences. Culture and diversity shaped games. The gaming giants recognized the importance of culture and diversity in their quest. PlayStation embraced a multicultural approach, reflecting the diversity of this global audience in its games and characters. Xbox took inspirations from its tech-savvy surroundings, blending cutting-edge graphics with immersive storytelling. Nintendo, deeply rooted in Japanese culture, infused its games with a unique charm that transcended borders. Demographics and the battles for hearts. As demographics shifted, so did the strategies of our gaming heroes. PlayStation, with its eye on the growing sports community, tailored games to appeal to competitive gamers. Xbox, recognizing the rise of a family gaming, launched Kinect, a motion-sensing device that brought families together. And Nintendo, ever the innovator, introduced a portable Nintendo Switch to cater to gamers of all age and playstyles. Financial frameworks and high-stakes investments. The financial frameworks governing these gaming empires were complex. They invested heavily in research and development, pushing the boundaries of gaming technology. PlayStation's offered a glimpse into virtual reality. Xbox Game Pass subscription service transformed home games were consumed, and Nintendo, never afraid to take risks, launched the hybrid console, the Nintendo Switch.
Politics and policies. In the realm of politics and policies, our heroes face formidable challenge. They navigated international regulations on content and privacy while working with governments to establish fair the free trade practices, or are the very rigid on PlayStation and Xbox or Nintendo, navigating in the indicate tapestry of the business environment. Each company for giving a unique path, lobbying in the free trade agreements, and the harnessing local economies or cultural and diversity to adaptive demographics or financial frameworks of policies. And Sony was struck different financial problems, not because they don't have not money, but because their console are too expensive for general public's lovers and the video games, and they have the best infrastructure and the best quality in video games. We're talking about the PlayStation 2 or Microsoft has done well with the Xbox Science provides to the acceptable or the best quality, not excellent, but the price can achieve with success of the Microsoft hand over Sony. Talking about the battle that they have and Nintendo, it was replicated as we saw in the article. Nintendo don't have much to do with his games, and however, updates from the games or cultural grabs and the people regions changing natural flow 2020. But if talk about the graphics periods or they can DVDs which Sony success, or was the inversion or not all who beat Sony in quality or PlayStation. And that's it. Thank you for listening.